Okay. Hey everyone, it's me, Adam P, and this is my reaction and review of Season 8, Episode 5 of Game of Thrones. So before we dive in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and get more pop culture tea from me, Adam P, because we are about to, ooh bitch. Okay, I have been a huge Daenerys Targaryen fan. The Khaleesi. Okay, the Queen of Dragons, the Mother of Dragons. This girl has been the face of Game of Thrones this whole time. If even the people who don't have HBO know what the girl looks like. Her very first scene, her brother sells her off. You know, she started from the absolute rock frickin' bottom. And then she works her way all the way up with her message being freedom for the people. Freedom for the people. That was the whole thing for 7 seasons. Going on, going on, going on, going on. And then all of a sudden in Season 8, okay, I'm not gonna try and get too loud because my mother's asleep, okay? And that is, waking up my mother is scarier than what just happened in the episode, okay? All of a sudden, Season 8, what did the writers do? They were gonna say, she's a douchebag. We're just gonna say she's a complete douchebag. And we're just gonna do that. We're just gonna go with that. Then why did you hype up this woman this whole time, this entire show? She was the heart of good and right. Obviously, obviously it's like predictable if she got the throne, peaceful, happy, love, joy, joy. But like for her to just do that, to just go in and completely contradict her message throughout the entire show, no exaggeration. Maybe ever since the last episode of Season 7. That was, you know, when she burned up Sam's father and brother. That was our very first sign of, okay, maybe she's a douche. Why would you make her this awesome girl, fierce, shoot all these extravagant scenes of her being a fierce, free woman, and then have her to burn this entire city? And at the end credits, the D&D guys were like, yeah, she wasn't gonna do that, and then like she saw the red crap and like just like she decided to make it personal right then and there, and she was like, fine, just do it. It's like, what made you, oh my goodness. I get it, it was cool looking, spent a lot of money on it, it's cool looking, seeing the whole entire city burn and perish. But in a story standpoint, so the whole city perish, Cersei's dead along with Jaime. Jaime doesn't kill Cersei, they just say, you know what? We lost boo-boo from the one dragon. And this was obviously the whole thing we were avoiding the entire time. And it's like, okay, so she's just a mad queen. Okay, she's doing it right, doing it right, doing it right. The second she gets Jon Snow pipe, she starts to get crazy. Maybe I'm trying to get in their heads. It's just, why? Okay, we could have had epic scenes in a different way. They have a whole 2 years to write and shoot this, and they're saying, you know what, let's make Daenerys a douche. Let's do it. So we're just gonna top what Cersei did on the Season 6 finale. That doesn't matter anymore. I guess that doesn't matter. It didn't matter her whole green explosion thing in the chapel. Because either way, all the hoes were gonna be perished and burned alive. If they just gave me a more gradual sense of me not liking Daenerys, I would be more on board with this. It was epic. I'll give you that. I loved the final fight with the Mountain and with the Hound. That was cute. I'm glad we finally saw the Mountain's head, you know. Cute fight. I mean, it was interesting that he stabbed him. I didn't want him to crush his skull. I was like, don't do this to the Hound, man. Come on. So then he stabbed him in the head, and once he still survived, that's when the Hound was like, okay, we both gotta go. Okay, fine. Another episode where Jon Snow just stands there like, huh? What? And then just avoids everything. Avoids everything yet again. And people are gonna suck his dick the next episode too. It was just like, come on, dude. Dude. You know, Daenerys and Emilia Clarke in general is such a popular figure. It just wasn't a smart idea for me. It was a smart idea in the standpoint of seeing something extremely crazy and epic. True. But it's like, it was cool enough when she got everyone and the bell started ringing, and then you were like, no, we still have a lot of money in our budget, so let's just burn them all. And then they're like, let's put it in the perspective of the civilians so the audience can see all these innocent people burning so they can hate her even more. All of a sudden, it just looked more like visual war porn rather than let's make a good story. And I'm not saying, oh, I'm mad that you made Daenerys not be like a good queen. I'm just mad that you were like, she's cool, and then a hard left. And it's like, where did this left come from? The second she went to the north and Sansa was like, get out. It's like, oh my God. Dude. And then, if you're really trying to make Jon Snow the rightful heir, maybe he does something. How about that? How about he does something this season? But he doesn't. He doesn't. They had 2 years. Maybe they just overthought the script. I think they had a lot of pressure, obviously. Don't get me wrong. And they just overthought it and was like, we need to like kill Daenerys, but in a super cool way. But it was like, not like, you have to think about all the stuff you did before season 8. I mean, some people I'm sure really like the way, like, that's like unexpected. Like, oh, she's nice, but actually she was a mad queen the whole time. A Targaryen can't rule. Well, non-blonde hair Targaryen should rule, though. Thank you so much for not killing Arya, though. Thank you. Because if Arya died over the hands of Daenerys, people would totally light up. I would like totally, as if they're not lit up enough. No pun intended. I just want to do a quick thank you for on Euron. He's literally one of probably my least favorite character of the entire show because he's so freaking annoying. He's so annoying and doesn't shut up. So when they were fighting, I was like, please murder him. And so when Jaime went, right in there, I was like, why don't you slice his throat so he doesn't have to talk anymore? You made Cersei, like, I loved Cersei down, but then you made her a completely emotionless, just a straight up evil woman in season 7 and most of season 8. And then this episode, all of a sudden, we go back to her liking her again and showing her emotional side. Obviously, I think next episode, everyone who's left alive are gonna be like, they're a hot boo-boo mess, so let's kill her. Obviously, Sansa's gonna be like, I told you so! I should have known that she was gonna be all mad queenie the moment that scene, like the first scene she was in, because she had such baggy eyes like her father in flashbacks. It was like, ooh, she does look mad. And you killed my dragon Rhaegal. Still not over that. So, thank you guys so much for watching my thoughts on what they did with this episode. What do you guys think? What do you think is going to happen in the finale? Yeah. And make sure you hit me up on my social media. And I will see you guys next time for more pop culture tea. Alright. Let's see what happens next week.